When consumers reach out to us, usually they have few factors that their decision is being based on. They're either coming to us for efficiency purposes, cost-saving purposes, environmental purposes where they want to be environmentally friendly, or they're looking for some sort of incentives. There's a lot of government incentives right now that is happening from the federal side, from provincial side, from Enbridge side. We can provide anything in terms of services, installation, repairs, maintenance, preventative maintenance to either commercial, industrial clients, and also the residential segment. I am Farzad Farzanigan. I am the Business Development Manager at Maple Air. I've been here for a very long time, I think over 10 years now. This business started about over 20 years ago. Actually, 2024 would be the 21st year anniversary of Maple Air. It's been a crazy journey. I've watched it since I was younger, and to see it to be where it is today, it's nice to see that. It feels good to be part of it, and it's been a journey for us. I'm glad to be part of it as well. Good morning, Anna.
Good morning, how are you?
Maple Air is, in terms of the technical aspect of it, we are an HVAC company, heating and cooling company. So, but in terms of the fundamental of what's behind the business, we're here to provide service to clients. And these services happen to be in an HVAC industry, which is heating and cooling. So, our fundamental is behind client experience. Everything that we do, it kind of circles around that. And by having good clients, we also have a great team to support it. So there's two aspects that really run this business forward on a daily basis. There's a client side and there's a team side, which is an internal. And I think when you have both of these, you can have a successful organization. And I think this is what defines Maple Air. Obviously, the values that we have in the business are all complementary, but without a good client base or without great clients that we have, we wouldn't have a great team also. So you have to have both of them together. We had a residential project that recently came to our portfolio. This project was located in Toronto Avenue Road. The customer had an interesting ask. They had a complete vision of going off-grid, going fully electric with their heating and cooling system. And not just heating and cooling system, but also their water heating system, their entire operation of their house. They wanted to go off-grid. And we went into the house with a complete open mindset. And obviously we do specialize in fully electric heat pump systems. That's our specialty. And we provided the customer with a few options of fully electric heat pump solutions. At Maple Air, we feed people with few people with coffees too. There's a few of us at the job site today. This job is going to be a few days, possibly 2 days, 3 days, depending on how successful we are on executing our first day. Behind me, that's our team, one of our crews, great team members, pumping up the dolly. So our goal hopefully today would be to provide the customer with heat, because it's cold right now. I don't know how cold it is, but it seems like it's -1. The vision that it brings for other people in the industry and other homeowners that they can learn from it as well is the customer wanted to go with a fully electric heating and cooling system, including the water system as well. So water tank no longer being gas, furnace is going away, and also the entire heating system, including the water tank, is being run by a system which is called heat pump system. What was also interesting about this project was that the customer was very keen in understanding the efficiency side of things as well. He wanted to know how much he will be saving in the long term, in terms of 5 years, 2 years, 10 years. So we had to do a lot of calculations along with the customer to come back to him and kind of showcase the benefits and versus the cost of investing in such project. There's always challenges. I think with any project that we do, there's always challenges. Something that is unique about this project is that in a home within the Toronto area, usually there's limitations in terms of land space, backyard space, side of the home space. There's a ton of restriction that it comes with it, which directly engages us as an HVAC contractor. So with this specific project, we're going from a conventional gas system to a fully electric system. There's a massive difference sizes in terms of the indoor unit, fan coil, which we call it, which is a replacement of the furnace. We had to do a lot of different relocation of the indoor unit. The furnace had to be relocated. The orientation had to be changed. So our technical team had to be involved, create different ductwork design to make this happen. Although this may sound complicated, but it is the nature of this job. One thing that we try to do with our customers is to educate them and let them know that, hey, this is part of our process. You have to put your trust in us and just let us do the magic, right? So, and another thing that was really interesting about this job is that the client had a specific ask because of their pathway on the side of the house. They wanted to have the unit elevated so they could actually pass underneath the unit. One thing that is unique about heat pump systems is that they are narrow. So they're not like a conventional air conditioner that are square and taking up a lot of space in your backyard or in the side of the house. And they can be mounted against the wall as well. So one easy solution was having a lifting device, lifting up the unit to a desired height that the customer had, and knowing that the system is secure and also narrow enough for the customer to have not to compromise their pathway. A typical heat pump system installation, whether being if it's a hybrid solution, which means that you're still utilizing gas along with the heat pump as a heating source, or if you're going with a fully electric system, can take anywhere from 2 to 3 days job. This specific project, because we had certain limitations, a little bit of extra attention to details because of the spacing that we had, it took 3 days to complete. super exciting project that we were part of, and really happy for the client to have such great system, fully electric system, in an era that we live in. Good for the client from a cost perspective. They got to take advantage of the rebate program, which is over $7,000, and achieve environmental efficiencies, environmental focus in terms of going green rather than creating carbon footprint, reducing their carbon footprint, and also looking at the holistic view for their energy consumption of their house, because the customer was also putting in solar panels within their house, which was a big important factor when they decided to go with a fully electric heat pump system.